In news that will probably make you want to build a bomb shelter and go, yay, it's the end of the world. USA, Japan, Analysts agree North Korea has developed nuclear missile warheads. It's the end of the world as we know it. A grand milestone appears to be passing as both US and Japan intelligence analysts believe North Korea has developed the technology to miniaturize nuclear warheads and fit them inside a long-range missile years ahead of schedule. So it's not just like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids sort of technology. Japan's annual defense review released on Tuesday morning described the threat from North Korea's nuclear missile program as, it is conceivable that North Korea's nuclear weapon program has already considerably advanced. It is possible that North Korea has already achieved the miniaturization of nuclear weapons and has acquired nuclear warheads, the white paper warned. Since last year, when it forcibly implemented 2 nuclear tests and more than 20 ballistic missile launches, the security threats have entered a new stage. According to the BBC, reported that Japan has begun its first civil air raid drill since the end of World War II, evidently stepping up a program revealed earlier this year which taught civilians in certain towns how to deal with external North Korea test missiles, or perhaps a weapon fired at American military installations in Japan, falling in populated areas. We're told to hit the ground or hide behind a wall, but will that really help? Will that really protect us if the missile really falls here, I wonder, asked one Japanese citizen interviewed by the BBC. The Washington Post reported on Tuesday afternoon that the US Analysts and Defense Intelligence Agency reached similar conclusions about North Korea's capabilities in a confidential assessment prepared last month. The DIA report also raised an official estimate of North Korea's nuclear inventory considerably from the handful of bombs hypothesized by most earlier analysts to almost 60 nuclear devices. The author's report believes that some of these devices are small enough to be delivered by intercontinental ballistic missiles. As the Washington Post notes, North Korea claims it has successfully tested such miniaturized devices, although their claims were greeted with widespread skepticism at the time. The missing piece of the ICBM puzzle for North Korea would appear to be reliable heat shielding to protect the warheads from re-entry. A technology Panagage is clearly working hard to develop. A new poll from the Chicago Council of Global Affairs released on Monday found 90% of Americans reject the idea that North Korea should be allowed to produce nuclear weapons. 75% see North Korea's nuclear program as a critical threat facing the United States, and 62% will be supporting using American troops to defend South Korea from a North Korea attack. So what do I think about this? Well, to be honest, I wouldn't be worrying that much. The reason why I say that, guys, is because of the language used in the report. So a couple of things. For the first line, for example, it says that a grand milestone appears to be passing. Both the US and Japanese intelligence analysts believe North Korea has developed. So at the end of the day, that doesn't sound like they're completely sure. Obviously, it's a foreign agency. Obviously, they're not going to come out and be completely honest. But just with that language there alone makes me want to cast doubt on this report. But also you go through and also, for example, it says it is conceivable that North Korea's nuclear weapon program. So at the end of the day, it's like it's conceivable. Well, is it or isn't it? Because at the end of the day, that sounds like a guess. So it's just the language that's been used in this report all the way through it doesn't make it sound like the US is completely sure. Also, they go on about the heat shielding, for example. They say that the heat shielding isn't even ready yet. So at the end of the day, like I said, still not worried about these missiles just yet. Now, obviously, that said, North Korea playing a very dangerous game of I want to be bigger than you. But at the end of the day, like I said, not worried about it. Does he need to be taken out or something? Yeah, maybe sanctions or something. I don't know. But at the end of the day, like I said, not going to keep me awake, and I'm certainly not going to go building my bomb shelter just yet. But apart from that, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Are you actually worried about North Korea? Are you like, nah, this is a big nothing burger, or do you fall somewhere in between? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. And apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next video.